A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, there was a beautiful planet called Naboo. Although the people of Naboo and their leader, Queen Amidala, were peaceful and kind, the greedy Trade Federation had surrounded the planet with powerful warships. The Trade Federation was using those ships to stop any food or supplies from reaching Naboo. Two Jedi Knights named Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi traveled to Naboo to help. The Jedi tried to talk to the leaders of the Trade Federation, but the traitors attacked them. Deadly droidekas fired as the Jedi drew their lightsabers in defense.
They have shield generators.
Qui-Gon knew they had to escape.
It's a standoff. Let's go.
The Jedi snuck down to the planet's surface, where they met a friendly alien named Jar Jar Binks. Jar Jar offered to help the Jedi. Jar Jar led them to an underwater city where his people, the Gungans, lived. Qui-Gon spoke to the Gungan leaders.
A droid army is about to attack the Naboo. We must warn them.
The Gungans told the Jedi that the fastest way to get to the Queen's palace was to travel through the center of the planet. The trip would be very dangerous.
We need a navigator to get us through the planet's core.
Qui-Gon asked if Jar Jar could go with them, and the Gungan leaders agreed. Qui-Gon, Obi-Wan, and Jar Jar hopped on board a Gungan submarine and began their undersea journey. Suddenly, an eerie blue light began to glow beside them. The light was coming from the giant spikes of a monstrous fish. Jar Jar did not like that at all.
Uh-oh! Big goober fish!
The fish grabbed their ship in its razor-sharp teeth and shook it back and forth. There was no escape until a second fish swam up and joined the fight.
There's always a bigger fish.
Obi-Wan propelled their ship away from the two monsters. When the trio arrived at the Queen's palace, Amidala was already in trouble. Droid soldiers had taken the Queen and her guards prisoner. Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan drew their lightsabers and quickly defeated the battle droids. Qui-Gon offered to fly the Queen to safety.
If you are to leave, Your Highness, it must be now.
Amidala hated to leave her people, but she knew she needed the Galactic Senate's help to free Naboo. She had to get to Coruscant right away. The Jedi, Jar Jar, Amidala, and her guards all fled on the Queen's personal ship, but the vessel was badly damaged in the escape.
We'll have to land somewhere to refuel and repair the ship.
They flew to the quiet planet of Tatooine, and Qui-Gon, Jar Jar, and a faithful astromech droid named R2-D2 began searching for the parts they needed.